By the time you've hit 65, walking every day may actually be working against you. And I'm going to show you exactly what to do instead to feel stronger, sharper, and more vibrant than ever. Stick with me till the end, and by the last moment, you'll hold the keys to transform how you age. You wake up to the soft glow of early morning light filtering through the curtain, and there's a stiffness in your knees that whispers, "You're not 20 anymore." It's familiar enough that you almost dismiss it, but you remember the doctor's words last month after your checkup. Walking is good, but at your age, it's not enough, and in some ways, it might be working against you. You pause, pulling the blanket tighter, thinking back to when a daily walk felt like a gift. Now it's become a ritual of half-effort and nagging discomfort. But what if this isn't the limit of what you can do? What if you could step forward every morning with ease, easier than the way things are right now, with not just movement, but power, purpose, and confidence? Let's start with Raj. At 68, he'd been walking 5 miles a day for years. He looked the part, steady gait, lean frame, a quiet smile. Yet the spark had dimmed. Getting up from his chair felt like climbing a hill. And it wasn't just his legs. His focus wavered mid-conversation, his mood clouded over. He went back to the doctor, expecting praise for his devotion to walking. Instead, what came was a revelation. Muscle mass was shrinking faster than it could be rebuilt, bone density slipping, brain circuits understimulated. Walking alone, especially daily walking, creates a routine, a comforting motion, but fails to challenge your body in the ways it needs at your age. It's like serving plain water when your body's begging for electrolytes. From that moment, Raj began a different journey. No longer just walking, but walking with intention, with layers of strength, balance, cognitive challenge, social connection, even nutrition that worked together. The result wasn't just activity, it was vitality rediscovered. Every morning now, he starts with a few simple strength exercises, each one stealing a taste of that old ache. A set of chair squats, gently coaxing his quads awake. A few seconds on one foot, testing his balance and rewiring reaction time. His hands grip a light resistance band, not much, but enough to signal to his muscles, grow. He's not trying to be Arnold. He just wants the ease of standing up, the confidence of not worrying about a fall, the pride of carrying a bag of groceries without hunching over, and he adds a twist. Every other day he walks, but with purpose. He varies his pace. He uses hills. He listens to a new language podcast or poetry. So his brain has to work too. By combining physical and mental challenges, he's doing more than moving. He's growing. Now don't think this is about becoming an athlete. It's about stepping out of the trap of just walking into the nurturing of your whole system. It's about shifting from good enough to why settle. It's about helping your body and mind say yes to more, without overwhelm. You can feel it in the morning when you wake up without that nagging joint pain. You notice it at the table. You're reaching for a side of steamed veggies because your body craves nourishment. You sense it in conversation. You don't pause mid-sentence to fish for words. You might not run marathons, maybe you never will, but you can show up fully awake. You can feel capable again. You take the doctor's list. It's 7 essentials, not just walking. 7 elements woven together to build resilience. Strength-focused movement, balanced drills, brain games, nourishing nutrition, restorative sleep, meaningful social interaction, and purposeful habits. They're simple but powerful, not flashy, not fad, not expensive, but impactful. That slow moment when you press into a chair squat and feel every fiber working to stand. That brief wobble on one foot that ends in laughter rather than panic. That spark of curiosity when you play a new brain game or learn a poem. That slice of grilled salmon or handful of beans or vibrant salad, adding calcium, protein, good fats. That deep, restful sleep where you wake refreshed instead of groggy. That phone call or cuppa with an old friend or a neighbor passing by, reminding you you're seen. That decision to go to that doctor's appointment, not out of fear, but care. And here's the thing. None of these require huge time or radical reinvention. They require gently weaving intention into your life, like adding a layer to your morning routine, or a sentence of gratitude before bed. When you hold that intention steady, it multiplies. Because at 65 and beyond, it's not just about how much you move, it's about how you move through life, with dignity, with sharpness, with connection. Take Mrs. Singh, who once hobbled around, cane in hand, convinced that walking was enough. She did a mile every day, fed herself, read the paper, and called it a day. Then she tried balance drills, just 60 seconds. She added a protein shake. She slept with the curtains open for sunlight, and she smiled wider. Today, she tells me, I feel more alive than I did at 50. And when she walks, it's not with effort, it's with ease. She's returned to weekend gardening. Her laughter carries across rooms again. That kind of transformation, it starts slow. It starts with one thought. Maybe I'm doing more. Then one action, then another. It becomes your rhythm, your story. In the next hour, as you follow each beat of this video, you'll meet more real people like Raj and Mrs. Singh. You'll see exactly how to incorporate these 7 essentials into your life, one small step at a time. I'll walk you through strength routines you can do in your living room. You'll hear a story that flips the script on what senior exercise means. You'll get brain teasers to light up your mind. You'll taste recipes that feel like a treat and fuel at the same time. You'll hear tips for sleep that stick. You'll feel the warmth of connection and stories of community, purpose, companionship. And by the end, you'll have tangible habits you can start tonight. Because this isn't about surviving, it's about living. It's about transforming your next years into some of the best years of your life. Not in spite of age, but because of how you choose to meet it. Keep watching, keep feeling, keep walking with intention. And by the final moment, I promise you'll be ready. Not just to move, but to thrive. By now you've seen the shift. Walking isn't bad. It's just not the whole picture. At this stage in life, your body and brain need more than movement on repeat. They need challenge, care, and variety to keep you feeling strong, sharp, and steady. You've met people like Raj and Mrs. Singh, real stories that show it's never too late to feel better. They didn't become athletes or overhaul their lives overnight. They added small things that made a big difference. You can too. Remember the 7 essentials: strength-focused movement, balanced drills, brain challenges, nourishing food, quality sleep, social connection, and purposeful habits. You don't need to master all 7 today. Just start where you are. Choose one and let it grow. Maybe tomorrow morning you try a few chair squats or stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. Maybe tonight you aim for a better sleep by putting your phone away a bit earlier. Maybe you call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. That's progress. These changes are simple, but they're not small. They send a message to your body and mind. We're not done growing. They help you move through life with more ease, less pain, and more joy. And they add up, one decision at a time. So yes, keep walking, but walk with purpose. Add layers of strength, balance, curiosity, and connection. Walk toward the version of you that feels most alive. Because the goal isn't just to add years to your life, it's to add life to your years. You've got everything you need to begin. Keep showing up, keep trying, and most of all, keep choosing to thrive.